Hey everybody, I hope that you all had a great week this week and that your new year is off to an incredible start. This was our first week back in Washington, D.C., and I wanted to give you all an update on what has happened this week. This week we kicked off the second session of the 117th Congress with a welcome gift from Nancy Pelosi. It was a huge shipment of hypocrisy. Now, as the Omicron variant has run rampant, experts are now recommending that everyone use an N95 mask. Yes, the same mask that regular people weren't supposed to use because healthcare workers were facing a shortage of them. Now, regardless, Speaker Pelosi delivered a KN95 mask to every member of Congress. N95s and KN95s are not the same thing. KN95s are made in China. Here's the three that she delivered me. As you can see, made in China. You heard that right. The Speaker of the United States House of Representatives actually spent your tax dollars to purchase Chinese masks and line the pockets of the Chinese Communist Party that worked to create the coronavirus instead of buying American-made products. It's just the latest example of Democrats' refusal to see China for what it is, an adversary hell-bent on overtaking the United States of America. Also this week, a new report came out that showed inflation is still completely out of control. But I know you all didn't need a report to tell you that. It's up 7%, the biggest increase since 1982, since I was 2 years old. And anyone who's been to the grocery store lately has felt its increase firsthand. Gas is up 49%. Beef and bacon, which I love, are up 18%. Eggs are up 11%. Men's suits up 10%. Women's dresses up 8%. We need to get government spending under control and address this problem for good. But apparently Democrats in Washington don't think that that's the case. Instead of working on the issues that matter to families, they spent the week trying to jam through a so-called voting rights legislation that is anything but voting rights, ignoring the fact that the proposals they are pushing are deeply unpopular. Things like banning states from requiring a photo ID to vote, or funding politicians' campaigns with your tax dollars, literally the biggest waste of tax dollars that could possibly exist. They are trying to break Congress and trample the minority to do it. Now, we celebrated my son's third birthday earlier this week, and honestly, the Democrats are reminding me a lot of him when he throws a little bit of a temper tantrum. Things didn't go President Biden's way, and so he wants to get rid of all of the rules so he can get exactly what he wants. The difference here is that when Major has a tantrum, it usually involves a toy. Giving in to Biden's tantrums would overrule the will of the American people. As always, it is an honor to serve you here in Washington. I look forward to seeing you all back around home. You all take care.